Hello my trusting and wonderful students. I'm going to make another video for you today about the art of pronunciation. Most pronunciation videos out there are boring. I'm going to try to make this one, if not exciting, a little funny with the commentary. This is a project by Igor Shafgunova and Evan Williams, and we hope that you can gain something from it. Today we're going to talk about two consonant sounds. And b is voiceless and b is voiced. The lips move the same way, but in p. We don't have voice, and in b we have voice. They look like Russian saglasnia, like p, and be, like Pasha and Boris. But they're not quite Russian sounds, and you can't substitute the English p and b with the Russian pe and be, because the English p and b are explosive, whereas the Russian ones are not. Your lips close, keeping the pressure of the air, and then open, and the air goes from your lips soundly. How do you do this? We have to practice. So I'll say a few words, and then you'll repeat after me. Pat. Pat. Punish. Punish. If you do not do your homework, I will punish you. And if you do not walk the streets with your passport, you will be punished. One time the police put me in a huge bobiki and drove me all the way to Vladimir, because I went to buy a piece of bread. I didn't have my passport. I said, "Sir, in my country, if I go to buy a piece of bread on the street, I never carry my passport. Why? It's not the airport." Anyway, he didn't understand. Couple. These two are a beautiful couple. Cup. Cup. Don't drink from somebody else's cup. 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 If you haven't seen the movie RoboCop, there's a lot of pleasure left in your life, but it's all in the future. The next word will be pupil. Pupil. By the way, in the United States, we never use this word, so don't use it. And now I'm going to start off real slow. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Try a little bit faster. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck? Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? So try that a few times. Now let's talk about the b sound. As I was saying, this one is voiced. B. To exercise this sound, we'll recite a small poem that is full of the b sound. I also have to say the double T. Sometimes the T in American English sounds like r. What in the world am I talking about? Stuff like this. Lottery. Lottery. My uncle won the lottery, but he went to Las Vegas and he blew it all on blackjack and craps and gambling. Water. Water. Water, water, water. Like the Russians say when they swim in the Black Sea, even in the winter. Ooh, Choplinkaya vodichka. I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. Big men say this, Choplinkaya vodichka. In English, we just say warm water. In Miami Beach, there's warm water. Why people say that about the Black Sea, I don't know. Water. What are you doing? Say it faster. What are you? What are you? What are you? What are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you? What are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Next. Did I tell you what she wants? Did I tell you what she wants? Now like a native speaker. Did I tell you? Did I tell you? Did I tell you? Did I tell you what she wants? Did I tell you what she wants? Did I tell you what she wants? She wants you. She thinks you're hot. Could I open the door? Could I open the door? Could I? Could I? Could I open? Could I open? Could I open? Could I open the door? Could I open the door? Could I open the door for you? Could I open the door? Russian women, by the way, they love romance. So when you go out on a date with them, you always open the door. Give them flowers. Don't give them 2 flowers. I did it once. She took off crying. I was like, what? She never went out on a date with me again. We'll talk about this later, but let's focus on the B sound. The B sound. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said this butter's bitter. Bought a bit of better butter, better than the bitter butter. That would make my batter better. So she bought some better butter, better than the bitter butter. And it made her batter better. So 'twas better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. Now let's say it a little bit faster so that your lips get used to it. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said this butter's bitter, but a bit of better butter, better than the bitter butter, that would make my batter better. So she bought some better butter, better than the bitter butter, and it made her batter better. So was better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. Does that sound like English to you? Let's try it one more time. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said, this butter is bitter, but a bit of better butter, better than the bitter butter, that would make my batter better. So she bought some better butter, better than the bitter butter, and it made her batter better. So 'twas better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. How do you like them apples? Hey, whatever blows your hair back. I think I need to grow my hair out. Thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you can get a little bit of practice in and that now you know the difference about how to use practically the difference between the voiceless p and the voiced b. Thank you very much.